Hey guys, welcome to our podcast. We're back for another week.
Can we restart?
Just rewind a bit, hang on a second.
Yeah, but that's what they do in it. Hey guys, my name is XXT18999.
Fucking hell. Oh my god.
XX. Come and follow, subscribe, and like my video.
This is my last ever podcast.
Peace, retirement coming. Hello.
Remember to follow, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Dubstep drop.
Wait, is that over?
Funny,
Okay.
But that's genuinely what a YouTube channel used to be.
Do you like how I included the dubstep drop at the end of that last video as well? So
that was my favourite part, to be fair.
Simply beautiful.
I love how everyone had like 5 seconds to click on anything.
You gotta be quick.
Quick. Next video. Let's go.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, fucking YouTube just auto plays now anyway. So
has Twitch updated or something? Because it looks completely different.
yeah, the new UI.
Has it?
There's a new UI.
Yeah.
It's questionable.
Add your bio. I don't know. I'm just not gonna add my bio.
Interesting.
Okay, let's stop talking about your Twitch. What the fuck are we doing today?
We're talking about our best and worst games we've ever played.
Best and worst?
Well, yeah, you didn't have that list down?
No, you didn't tell me.
I did tell you.
You didn't tell anyone, Lewis. You just make these shit up on the spot, I swear.
Yeah, you literally told us last night while we were all fucking tucked up in bed. You're like, oh yeah, category's gonna be games, lads.
That's all you got. Categories games. Like, not best and worst, just blank statement.
I mean, simple and effective.
Whatever comes to your mind first, don't it, Liz?
This is gonna be the shortest podcast.
So, what's your favourite games?
Wow, is this how?
Okay, can I literally just stop you there, Liz?
Just cringe all the way there.
You're actually making our channel into a cringe comp. It was fucking awful.
Well, I don't know what I haven't picked one single game yet. I haven't even thought about it.
What was your pissing idea?
Oh, God.
We're going to be on live stream fails next week, mate.
Alright,
mate, that'd be a good thing. You get fucking clout.
Free pub.
I'll go for. Okay, I think we all could say it's pretty good. GTA 5.
Oh, basic boy. Jesus.
That's not basic. It was brilliant.
You're such a normie.
Everyone played it and played the fuck out of it. It's brilliant.
I mean, also it just came free yesterday.
It's not my favourite game, but it's a great
you just
game.
said it was.
No, my favourite game is not that.
So you're lying.
No, yeah, it's Dota 2.
Definitely is. Don't try and lie.
That's my fucking hated game. That is.
Dota 2, best
Me
game
too.
ever. Most played
worst
game.
game out there.
Most played game, I should say.
Right, so you said GTA 5, Lewis.
No. Umanoshe. I like that. That's one of my favourite games of all time. It's called
Sorry,
Umanoshe.
can you say that in English, please?
Go again?
That is it. Umanoshe. It's
Can you stop
basically
stumbling on your words, mate? Speak clearly.
Umanoshe.
Nice, dude.
The more you say it, the less I understand what
You
you're saying.
said games, not fucking food dishes.
It's a fucking game.
What is it?
Yeah,
I've
what
never
is
heard
it?
of it.
It's like a sort of. Shit, how you put me on the spot?
He doesn't even know what it is.
It's one of my favourite games of all time. But I don't know what it is.
I love it.
It's a Japanese sort of samurai warrior, and it's single player only, and you to basically, it's sort of like Residence of Evil, but with
Resident
samurai.
Evil.
Residence of Evil, yeah, whatever it is, I don't know. With fucking with samurai, this samurai guy who goes around and kills things.
Hi, I'm the samurai guy.
I don't know how to fucking describe it. It's a good
You
game.
said it's your favourite game!
Favourite game in the world. Don't have to describe it.
Right, how do you spell it, Lewis?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is it on Steam? Question mark.
It's not even a game, it's a game that he's dreamt about and he's convinced it's real.
That all over again. Lewis does this on the reg at this point.
Okay, it's
Lewis down for T.
ONIMUSHA.
Comes up. It came out for the PS4.
No, it came out for the PlayStation 2. The Uminushe Warlords.
Oh, it's
So
just
what you actually mean
remastered.
is Onimusha, not Ominushe.
It looks like Uminushe.
To be fair, you can barely read English, let alone a Japanese
Okay.
word. It's not quite fully Japanese, but
Right. So what was the sole
Oh,
purpose of
yikes.
this game? What was the goal?
Get to the end and kill the final boss. It's like Resident Evil. It is Resident Evil, but it's like with a samurai guy. It's fucking well worth a play. George, you like that? You like that? You like that anime stuff, don't you?
I think we
doesn't look very
found.
anime.
I think
Anime
we
core.
found whose game is going to be at the bottom of the list here.
Yeah, we're just
Oh, are
gonna.
we doing a,
are we
doing
doing
a
a list?
tier list? Are we?
If you play that game, you'll fucking love it. It's on
I
the
bet-
Nintendo Switch as well.
I wonder if it's aged well. You know,
Hmm.
It is. It's brilliant.
because everyone gets so hyped for these like remastered games, but then they don't realize
Yeah.
how shit the game is.
It had. I don't. Did it get remastered?
Yeah, that was the latest release. It says was the first one released in 2001 on Onimusha Warlords, and then they did the HD remaster in last year. So
Nice.
Last year shows you how fucking good it is. It's come back.
Yeah,
It's
you've got
brilliant.
nothing to-
Come back, and 3 out of the 4 people who haven't heard about it.
Should I try and find out how many
It's
copies?
Japanese game. So
How many copies sold?
millions.
Um,
Millions.
1.04 million copies sold in Japan.
Yeah,
So
1.04
it sold
million.
over 2 million copies worldwide, and I haven't fucking heard of it.
See, 2
Solid.
million copies.
But like, what is that in compared to like GTA 5?
2 million.
I mean,
copies
GTA 5 is
isn't
gonna be at the
a
top of
lot.
that list. Copy sold.
Actually, no,
120
Minecraft.
million copies.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a bit of a fucking hipster.
Oh yeah, but that's GTA. Fucking, how many copies of Minecraft has there been sold? I bet you that's.
Oh, that's
nearly
like that's a
7 billion.
stupid amount.
World population.
Sold
'Cause I've bought Minecraft
176
about-
million copies worldwide.
Yeah,
Well, I own
Minecraft's like
about
probably the most
I own
sold game
7 of
ever.
them. I thought it was Wii Sports.
I feel like
thought it was Wii
Minecraft's
Sports.
probably
Yeah,
more sold
Wii
than.
Sports.
You know, it's Minecraft. Minecraft
Oh.
is the best-selling game today
Oh, well.
by like
Go
a
on, then.
mile.
It's Tetris, isn't it?
Second's like Tetris, I think. Oh no, third maybe. I think GTA.
Tetris is 500 million plus. Minecraft.
Tetris is apparently fourth.
Rip.
Which list are you on?
The shit list.
1989 to 2019.
Solid.
You need to get that upgraded browser.
Right,
up.
it goes Minecraft,
Yeah.
GTA, PUBG,
It's
on
Tetris,
Internet
and
Explorer.
that's it.
Interesting. PUBG's up there.
PUBG is third.
Yikes, honestly.
Lovely. PUBG. Yeah, I've played a whopping about 4 hours of PUBG. PUBG Mobile, mate. I've been playing that recently. Driving people over, winning every game.
It's not
PUBG
exactly a challenge. Is it?
Mobile. Lewis, are you sure you're a gamer?
Mate, only
Fuck
real
off.
gamers play mobile.
Imagine
games.
boasting that you're playing a fucking mobile game. And
Honestly.
winning at it.
It's a
Quality mobile game.
Lewis thing right there.
Alright then, what's one of your favourite games then you've ever played?
Favorite games of all time?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Come
Oh,
on, Lewis.
George,
you
come
have
on.
to prepare for this.
George, come on, you got yours, didn't you?
Yeah, you had days, Will.
Yours is
You-
Witcher 3, innit?
Oh, fucking nice one, Lewis. Give it away.
Well, looks
Yeah.
like we're going to George. Will, you have plenty of time to think.
I got all the time. Alright, here we go.
Well,
Go
yeah.
on, George.
My favourite game of all time is The Witcher 3. And I don't know if any of you have played it.
I haven't
I
actually played
haven't
it.
actually played it, no.
What?
No, you have, Lewis. You said you didn't fucking like it.
I played the first 5 minutes of
Look
it.
at
and
him
then
trying to
gave
get
up.
out of it.
5 minutes. I got out of that tower, like, you know, they start in that tower and he's having sex with someone, and then it's sort of like you go for like a little tutorial, and I got bored of that, and then I ended the game.
Cool. So, in a game that is like 250 hours long, you didn't even get through the first 20 minutes.
I remember getting like 4 hours in, going, alright,
Every
I'll call it a night. And then
Yeah.
my save got corrupted and was like,
oh, no.
let's not. And so
I originally bought it on Xbox One when it first came out, and I played an absolute shitload of it because it came out when I dropped out of college, so I had 6 months off, and that's all I did was play The Witcher 3. And I think I've got my Xbox One game time up to like 300 hours or something.
Solid.
And then I bought it on PS4, and then I bought it on PC, and then I bought it on Nintendo Switch, and then I bought it on Xbox One again, and then I bought it on PS4 again, and yeah.
Well
Proud,
spent
George.
game.
Yeah.
You definitely bought that. Fucking plan. I haven't even bought it. I bought it once. I didn't even buy it. I borrowed it off you, I think.
I can't remember, but you played.
I've bought it on my PC. I just haven't got around to installing it. 'Cause
Yeah, I
I'm
saw
scared.
you owned it.
I'm scared that when I try and launch it on my PC, it won't run properly. I don't want to face that like fucking disappointment, you know?
Big disappointment.
Because I don't know how demanding it is on PC.
I don't think it's that bad.
Because I know it's a relatively old. It's not old, but it is like.
I think it's.
I mean, it's what,
5 years old?
20...
15, I think it was.
14, 15, yeah, something like that.
15.
Yeah, my PC might run it then.
If you crank it down a little bit, it should be alright.
Yeah, but you know, it gets a little annoying playing games and fucking just low detail all the time.
But to be fair, with games now, you can sort of turn settings down, and it doesn't look as dreadful as you think it's going to look.
Yeah, you'll be fine. Its recommended specs are an i5 and a GTX 1660. 660 even, sorry.
Yeah, I might fucking install it then.
Yeah, be alright. 40 gig disk space.
I think you should install them in Unshay.
Fuck off! I'm not playing your shitty remastered garbage game. You don't even know what it
say the
is.
title.
It's fucking brilliant.
I'm a new shade.
I would
So-
play it.
Yeah, I haven't really got much experience with Witcher 3. But I do have experience in God of War 3.
Oof.
Now
Oh.
that. It's a fucking A+, that is. Not God, I mean, the new God of War is just, like, outstanding.
Yeah.
You gotta remember the roots of the God of War
Where it
series.
came from.
That's the only one I've played is the latest one,
Yeah, well, that one's
which
just
is probably
fucking, it's, like, outstanding.
blasphemy. So.
But like you gotta remember the original fucking God of War games. All of them have been really, really good. I used to sit there for hours just playing God of War 3 or watching my brother play God of War 3.
So
Good
then-
times.
Like the mission, the boss sequences and like all those games are just nuts. Like it's really simple what you actually have to do in boss fights, but it's just kind of out of this world with the effects and all that shit that it brings.
How different are they to the latest one?
I wouldn't say they're too different because they're pretty much like it's the same. It's the same stuff that you have to do, really.
Yeah.
But
in
it's
terms-
just
Go on.
no, it's just it's pretty much the same.
Are they
So-
were they as story driven as the latest one?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it focuses on like the whole Zeus thing and what happened between Zeus and Kratos in the third one.
Because it's all how many of is it 3 of the original ones?
Yeah, but I know there was another one, but I don't know if it was like part of the series.
Right. Because that was that all Greek mythology?
Yeah,
Because
I think so.
the newest one they went to Norse mythology, and that I really liked it because of that. Because that was
Mhm.
really fucking cool.
Yeah, but yeah, the first 3 probably focus on like the gods and all that shit
Yeah.
properly. So it's like all the actual god slaying that Kratos does. Because you fight like the god of hell, and then you obviously fight Zeus, and then like each god that you kill, you gain like a certain ability, which will then just like help you throughout the game.
Hope you fuck the rest of them up.
Yeah, and it's just fucking gruesome fun, isn't it? It's just get to see all this shit close up, like fucking heads popping off.
Hell yeah.
I prefer Dynasty Warriors.
Fuck is that?
Lewis, I think you should just start talking for the rest of the podcast, mate. I mean, might be better and official for you.
Dynasty Warriors is sort of like that, but it's not. at all like that. But yeah, it's a brilliant game.
Fair enough.
It's another it's a kojang, or whatever you call it. What's that? Japanese or Chinese or whatever it is?
What is it with you and fucking Japanese and Chinese games? I think it's Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Koi or Kui. I can't remember it. It's Koei.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, that's
I didn't
another.
realise you were such a weep, Lewis.
It's not a weave. It's just good.
Mate,
Good
I bet you've got a subscription to Crunchyroll, haven't you?
You know he does.
No, I haven't.
I bet you have.
I mean, he got caught out watching an anime the other night, so.
Did he? What were you watching?
I don't
My
know
Hero
what.
Academia.
No. What was it? Something moving castle.
Oh, Howl's Moving Castle?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
one.
Studio Ghibli, isn't it?
He
Yeah.
also
That's
didn't
brilliant.
realise Yu-Gi-Oh was an anime.
You fucking moron. Classic Lewis, well done.
He thought it was just a cartoon, bless him.
Yeah, it's 100% English, look.
They're
I
speaking fluent English.
I didn't fucking know. Go on then, Will. What's your best game you ever played?
Best game.
Of
You
all
had
time.
Fucking
On the
ages to think about this.
Yeah, I know. It's there's good games, and then there's games I've literally spent hours in, coming home from school, literally just playing that one game, and then going to school and rinse and repeat.
Mm.
That game
And
was
that
Halo
game
Reach.
Fair enough.
Halo Reach.
Halo Reach.
Cringe. Sorry.
You fucking Halo dweeb.
Wow, that's a
As in-
lot coming for you, Lewis.
As in what? The multiplayer or?
Yeah, literally I think I spam that shit out with my friends back in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. I mean, that was like the best time to be alive, really, wasn't it? You had no responsibilities. You come home from school,
Right.
crack on the Xbox, you sit there, you play some multiplayer, you play some team dubs, then you go to bed and rinse and repeat. You know, it's just a
Yeah.
good old time. Take me
never-
back, to be honest.
I was never on the multiplayer Halo grind.
Yeah, I was like, I tailed end of Halo 3, I got like Xbox Live. So then
Yeah, that was my issue. I had an Xbox
Reach.
360, but my dad never let me have Xbox Live. So
that's just a sad time.
that was my childhood fucking ruined.
Ah,
Yeah.
dear. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing. Yeah, Halo's going to be releasing on the MCC on PC again.
Yeah, I bought that the other day. I started playing Reach.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, I think Halo 2 Anniversary came out like 3 days ago. That's the first one that actually feels good on mouse and keyboard. And,
I was never a fan of Halo. I was Call of Duty.
I played both.
Because
Just-
what was
Wait,
that
is it-
Halo? What did you say? Reach.
Yeah, Reach. Good old Reach.
That would be the same time as Black Ops 2, wouldn't it? No, Black Ops 1.
Yeah? Want to say that?
Yeah, I was the Black Ops 1 grind.
I played
Isn't
the
there a
both,
really
but-
big disadvantage to keyboard and mouse against controller on PC Halo?
I think the
I
aim
heard
is
like
just
a lot of people
crazy.
complaining about it.
Where's
I
Lewis
heard a
going?
lot of people just complain that
how was he doing?
Yeah, I mean,
mouse
like,
and keyboard was.
it just feels heavy and sluggish on the PC, which, because they're old games, they will. But the Halo 2 Anniversary, like, feels actually pretty good, pretty spicy.
Fucking hell, this man. Lewis, you're on a podcast and you keep getting up and fucking about your curtains.
The lighting, I don't like it.
Shut
Muted your
up!
Fucking mic at least, you
Just
dumbass.
don't. You'll probably edit all that out because you look like a fucking idiot.
I'll keep it in. I'll keep it in. Oh, mate.
Fucking noises of Lewis getting up.
The house across from me just had Domino's delivered. I'm
Ugh.
fucking craving it now.
Mate, I've been
Oh.
craving Domino's for so
you're
long.
gonna go on the website, look at what you can order, and then wait there for 2 hours contemplating whether
And
you're
then-
gonna order it or not.
Yeah, you're gonna phone them and say, "Oh, excuse me, my free pizza code's not working. Can you send me another one?"
They sent me one. I got it the next day.
Well, the pizza.
No, the free pizza.
So technically, evening, really?
It was on backlog because he fucked their system.
That's what happens when you're a scrubby bastard and you don't fucking pay for your pizza. They deliver it the day after you order it.
I didn't order it that night because the code didn't work, so I had to order it the next day.
You had it for breakfast.
Mm-mm.
No, I had it for lunch.
Fair
It was
enough.
lovely. It was very nice.
But then what
Fair
did you have for dinner? Don't you dare say pizza.
I don't know. I have no idea what I had. Something. Let's go with spaghetti bolognese, probably. Something
Sorry,
like
I
that.
just had to get an insight of what your healthy diet is. You know?
My healthy diet is really good.
Order pizza, then have a full meal at the end.
Order
Pizza's
pizza and have a
surprise,
meal
man.
later on.
Pizza's a snack for me.
I had pizza yesterday. I had Pizza Hut delivery.
Mate, I wish I could get
Pizza Hut
deliveries,
is
but I live in the middle of nowhere.
And then on Tuesday I had Domino's.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Stop talking.
First
Healthy
you're on about
diet.
this minutia, and you got fucking like 7 days or like of fucking pizza ordered up.
Oh, I love pizza. Pizza's like one of the best things in the
Do
world.
you like order in advance? You put
Yeah.
you book in.
Fucking,
It's not the ASAP. He clicks on the time delivery of like the next whole week, just planned out.
it comes when it comes, and then I eat it. It's brilliant because Pizza Hut does that £5 pizza stuff, so you can have
Oh,
like a
so
pizza.
you only order from places where it's got the deals on.
Yeah,
Has to
yeah.
be.
Fuck, are you paying full price for it?
No, fuck that. It's like 80 quid a pizza. Think of that fucking type of money. I'm unemployed.
You wouldn't think it. Fucking PC upgrades coming out of his arse.
It's lovely.
Fucking
what do you
ordering
think?
food every night.
So, what's your worst game you ever played?
Worst.
Fucking Christ, that's a.
You can't just spring that on. Yeah, there's a.
That isn't a spring. That's a.
Let me think. Worst games I've ever played. Omnishay, Halo Reach, and
Just bring
Witcher
some
3. God,
Hot
those
diggity
are
down. There you
terrible.
go.
Unbelievable.
I don't know, like, from other people's things, but I think one of the worst games I've ever played was Watch Dogs 1.
See, I actually liked the first Watch Dogs.
I'm smart. I didn't play
was
it.
so hyped up, and I was like, "Oh mate, this is gonna be sick." I played it, and I got bored out of my mind. Like,
it was a Ubisoft flop, definitely.
it was crapped. Like, it was like so far behind. Like, it's like they made it in like 2007 and decided they'll release it 5 years later. I don't
remember much from it, but I remember playing it, and I mean, I don't remember hating it nor loving it, but it was all right.
It was just a massive letdown, I think.
Mm.
Like, for example, actually Destiny 1, when that first came out, and I queued up all night to have that, and it was just, there's nothing in it. It was just like a quarter of a game. It's like they gone, "Oh, release this," and then then we'll add all the rest of the stuff in a couple of years' time, and then I just never went back to it.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what happens when you pay full price for a game. You're effectively just subscribing to the game.
Yeah, I think that is it now. You have to buy the season pass, and you have to buy all that crap these days.
Remember when you could just go to the shop and buy a game, and you could put the disc in, and you could fucking just play the game?
Yeah, instantly. Now you go to the shop, you
Yeah,
buy
it's
the
not
disc.
happening anymore.
No.
If you got shit internet, you got to wait about 8 hours to play your fucking game you've just gone to the shop and bought.
Oh yeah, shit! Did you hear about the fucking culling thing they were doing?
No.
No.
Culling, it's that battle royale that got pretty popular when battle royale started becoming a thing. It was like a post-apocalyptic thing. But their first one was pretty good. It was still like pretty shit. But they brought out a second one and it flopped really fucking hard, like crazy hard. And now they're bringing out the Culling Origins, which has the weirdest marketing I've ever seen. Basically, it's a free-to-play game, but you can only play one game a day.
Right.
And then you have to pay. If you want to play more, you have to pay for like a battle pass thing.
Mate, that's like GeoGuessr equivalent. That is.
It's like a fucking mobile game.
What the fuck is that?
Literally, you get one free game a day, and I think it's only like 24 players per match, and on average, like a game length is 20 minutes.
Right.
So it's a free-to-play game that you can only play for 20 minutes, and then you have to wait for 24 hours before you can play again.
Wait, just wait 24 hours from that point, or just wait for like midnight
after you finish your first free game, you would then have to pay to play the next one.
Does it still happen like that if you die first?
Yes.
So if you literally like straight down, get some
You
loot,
die
just get us to
first, and you're
die.
like, oh, okay, right, I've just played my
That's your
free
one
game.
game done.
The colors.
So the way they see it is they're expecting people to play one game and think, "Fucking hell, that was amazing! I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna subscribe so I can play unlimited games." People are gonna play it once, and that's it.
That's a bit of a interesting business
Let's
strategy
see
there.
here. Players can play one match online each day. Players can play additional matches through the following means. Winning an online match grants an online match token. Packs of online match tokens can be purchased. 3 tokens is $1. 10 tokens is $3. 20 tokens is $5.
So it's going to cost you $5 a day if you really want to.
For $5, you get to play 20 games.
So one match token is one game.
Yeah.
Right.
And it says there is online passes providing unlimited online play can be purchased for 7 days for $2 or 30 days for $6.
30 days for $6.
Yes. That would be unlimited games for a month.
To be fair,
Yikes.
They've got their fucking price thing up definitely locked down there, haven't they? 20 games cost what? Was it like $4 or $5? But you could pay $1 more to play for 30 days.
I mean, it's $72 a year if you want to play just constantly.
Sounds like a good bargain.
Which, I mean, how much do you pay for a game these days? Normally, like a full price one.
Yeah, but that's
like 55 quid.
But that's just like you might as well play Fortnite or something like that. It's fucking free.
Yeah, like honestly, like yeah, they've gone about this whole free play
if you're
thing.
if you're playing this on like a PlayStation or an Xbox, you have to pay to be online anyway.
Yeah.
So
This
to
is
play
nuts.
online on their game, you'd have to pay more than the already like fucking ridiculous price you have to pay to play online anyway.
That game is just not going to hit off.
It seems like the most
It's not gonna
long-winded
work.
way of playing a battle royale that could have ever been invented.
Yeah.
That
Maybe
business
that's what
strategy
we're
just
going for.
doesn't work, surely.
The best option that the only option that they should have done, like if you're going to release a free game, you release a free game with loot cases, and then you get people to open them up, and then those items are worth
No,
money.
the big hit at the moment is obviously the battle passes and all that shit. It's crazy how much money like Fortnite and all these games that bring out battle passes actually earn from those battle passes.
Yeah, like the free-to-play model just works.
Because
Like
Lewis,
that.
if you think about it, right, in Dota, only what like 20% of the proceeds that they make goes to the actual TI tournament, and that's usually about 30 million. Imagine how much Valve is making just from those.
Yeah, I know. 20% of that, so they're literally
But then all these other games, they're bringing out Battle Pass like every couple of months, so they're getting that kind of revenue every couple of months.
Yeah.
In games like Fortnite and what other games are about like Call of Duty.
Literally, that's how
Fortnite
free-to-play just works, and that's why I like the thing, like free-to-play, because it just makes it your audience is automatically not limited of who you can play on this game, basically.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, I mean, if you want to buy the battle pass, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. Like, they're still
It's
making
ridiculous,
way more money.
Last
Cosmetics are
year's
addicting.
I know, they are
last
really
year's
addictive.
Dota Battle Pass, fucking Valve earned 120 million from the Battle Pass.
It's
And
a good
30
time.
million that went into prize pool.
And if you think
That
how
makes sense.
shit some of these battle passes are, I mean, like, honestly, like, you get some really crappy skins. Do you
I remember
any of you
when-
remember the Apex Legend like first battle pass?
I played one game of that and quit.
That was so bad. You got like
It was
some
the
uncommon
shittest
guns,
game.
and that was it. You're like,
I
what?
didn't like
We
the
had a
game.
little bit of fun on that, didn't we, Jim?
I think so.
Like-
But I think my PC struggled.
We had about an
Yeah,
hour.
it did, didn't it?
Yeah, I had to play on like the weirdest resolution with the
Yeah.
shittest graphics in the world, and it was like I couldn't see anyone ever.
Classic.
Then it was straight back to Fortnite.
It's like a gunfight would happen maybe like 5 meters ahead of me, and I'd have to run those 5 meters ahead of me to join the fight, and I'd still be playing at like 20 FPS.
Fucking
It's
hell.
true.
That game was not for me. I don't enjoy.
See,
Battle Royale
I think
games.
I'd really enjoy these games if I just had a PC that would run them. like well, and I wouldn't have to fucking be on this boomer system.
I'd enjoy them if I wasn't complete fucking dog shit every single one of them.
Yeah,
I actually played
dreadful.
Fortnite today.
God.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
I was like, oh, what's this game like now? So I went into a, the 20 versus 20 like mode. Because that's the only fucking mode that anyone can actually do anything. Yeah, I got like 26 kills. I felt insane.
I get about 1 kill in Fortnite, or I just get none and die.
Lewis, you just sit there and don't do anything. You sit on a hill away from the squads.
I don't like
You're
the
the
building.
worst team player I've ever seen in my life.
I don't like the building in that game. Like, I don't want to do that shit. I
Yeah,
can't
the
do
killing
it.
in that game is easy. It's the building. I'm just like, nah, not happening.
I like PUBG, but I don't play it.
It's also like, I don't know what they've done with that game, but they've done nothing with that game.
What, PUBG?
Yeah.
I think they've done some pretty decent stuff with it recently, but I know it's still like pretty. It's just new maps.
Like all
I feel like a lot of games.
The game is just trash. It's just
yeah,
like...
a lot of these games just fall into the same thing where they just bring out new maps and don't really change any mechanics or anything. So the game is never really exciting.
Like, I just couldn't ever get on with the gunplay in that game at all. Just like, what are you doing?
I'll tell you a shit game that came out recently. Did you ever play Rage 2?
No.
I watched a speedrun of it though.
Well, just to show you how good that game was, it came out at what? I think it was £45, and within like a month it was down to like 12 quid.
Yeah.
It was. It was dreadful. I thought
it wasn't marketed like at all. I don't think either. I never saw anything about it. Really.
Well, Rage. I played Rage 1, which was the worst ending in all game history. Like,
is this another Bethesda game? Did Bethesda make Rage, or
I think they published it.
Yeah.
Developed it. I think.
I'll have a look.
Whilst Lewis is that, I've got a question for you boys.
Go on.
Yeah.
What game do you think most deserving of a remake?
A remake. I think
classic Need for Speeds. Like the first Underground and Underground 2. Those
but wouldn't they
remakes.
just feel like a new like Need for Speed?
No,
not necessarily.
I got one as well. Tony Hawk Underground and Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
It's funny you say that because they are.
Yeah, they
remastering
just announced it.
So actually,
yeah.
Oh, that's Pro Skater though. I don't like Pro Skater.
Pro Skater is the good ones, but I wouldn't get hyped about it because if
Underground
you think,
is better.
look at their latest releases for like HDs of Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and like you look at the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD that they brought out for like PC and everything, it was pretty dog shit.
Because the last one, Pro Skater 5 was shocking, wasn't it? Apparently.
Yeah, it was just broken and.
Yeah.
And again, I just don't. It's like they try and remaster these games, but I don't feel like the actual mechanics of the games. You realize how bad they were, you know?
Yeah.
It's like because I watched the trailer for the remastered 1 and 2, and it just looks like the same game, just skinned, and that's pretty much what remastering is. And I feel like it's not gonna do. Like, sure, it's gonna be like a nostalgia hit, but. It's like it's not going to be anything special. I don't think.
You know what I feel like they need to do?
What?
Simpsons Hit and Run, but like
fucking right. Yeah.
Just don't touch the visuals. You don't need to. It's Simpsons. It's like it's a cartoon. It has a good look.
Re-release it on
just
like, current consoles, don't they?
Re-release it. Make sure like aspect ratio and like resolution and shit is better.
Yeah.
And actually,
the company that made it aren't a thing anymore. I mean, when they were making that game, they didn't even actually get to finish it.
Yeah, but it's such a good game.
It is. It's incredible, but like there's like things in the background which makes
James,
that game
was it the one? Were you playing it the other day when I was playing it?
Yeah, we were both playing Simpsons Hit and Run while we were waiting for something.
But like, yeah, if they just fix the cars going off the fucking curbs, everything in that game would be perfect still.
It's just the FPS. That's all that is. Like if your FPS is beyond 60, it's fucking a glitchy mess.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. Just put an FPS limiter in it. the game will be literally playable, I'll be happy.
What's this?
It doesn't exist.
Emulating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally legit.
It's because you own it on disc, obviously.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
allowed to emulate it, aren't you?
I've got
That's
two of
the
them.
law.
Yeah, got it on Xbox original.
Unlike me, I bought a fucking PS2 a couple of months ago, and because I just had it lying around, so I thought, fuck it, I know about PS2, and I did, and I played it for a bit, and yeah, just because I remember.
Never used it again.
Yeah, pretty much. But in terms of games that deserve a remake, I reckon
I
like the first MGS1, Metal Gear Solid 1, that probably deserves a remake.
Problem with like games like that though, they were like a revolution for that time, but now if you played them, it's going to be like.
But you say that though,
sad.
but Resident of Evil was like the remakes they made of that. Are
Resident
really-
Evil.
I don't know how you say it.
Of Evil.
Sorry, fucking English teacher.
I mean, it's not English.
But no, but you look at the remakes of that; they're amazing. Like I've only played the demos, and they were brilliant. Like what they've done to them. The game's so much better. Like when it was in Resident Evil 2, like that one used to be you go around the corners and then it had to change shot.
Yeah, it was
all that
the like the fixed camera angles. They did that for however many, and then
I mean,
I
I
think
won't
it
ever
was-
play Resident Evil 3 because it's too scary.
I bought the remake when it came out and played a bit of it. I haven't finished it, but
I don't like
Both
that big
like
guy
them.
chasing you.
mate, it shits me up. It's not as bad as Resident Evil 2 because Mr. X in Resi 2, he just follows you all the time, and you can't fucking kill him, and it's the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced. But in Resi 3, it's like set pieces, like set bits when he will follow you, and as soon as you escape him, then it will sort of move on to the next bit of the game. But yeah, I had a really bad time playing Resident 2 when it came out. Fucking terrifying.
You played
But-
5 as well, didn't you? Or tried to at least. And then I
Played-
don't think you passed like the first part.
5's
Or some
hilarious.
shit.
7. No, it was 7.
7, sorry, yeah.
Yeah. That's
I don't
the
think
one they
you,
went first person.
Yeah.
Mate,
Ah,
That game was
Those-
actually that
Those games are
game was
good.
incredible to watch. I feel.
yeah.
I wouldn't fucking play it because I'm fucking scared shitless.
Oh, I
From
do
watching
play
someone
it.
play
Probably
that game.
reinstall it and play it again.
Yeah, it's a really good game, but I've only watched it. I haven't actually played it myself.
Yeah, well, I had to do it in like we had to do it at uni. We had to like study it a little bit,
Yeah.
Right.
and we had this basically just movie theater with like I think it was a PS4 just hooked up, and we had to play it. Like just controller got passed around. I'll tell you what, when a fucking zombie or some shit jumps out at you, and you got fucking rumbling cinema speakers right above you, you're scared shitless
Yeah.
every time. It's just
And
like,
that's the same with that alien. What was it?
Isolation.
Yeah, that shit me up as well.
I didn't find that game very scary.
Nah,
Oh,
it was a
no,
bit
but
of
that
a-
alien was
I've-
chasing after you.
Yeah, but once it happens once, it's like, okay. It's
No, I
like, but
can't.
with the change with like Resident Evil 7, it was like obviously a story progression of where like this jump scares would be different
Yeah.
and all that shit. It's like it was unexpected. But with Alien, it's like, oh, you just got a fucking alien chasing you all the time. It makes a loud noise.
Yeah.
Loud noises can only scare you so many times. Which I feel like a lot of fucking horror games just again fall into.
Yeah, they kind of
The
use it as a
issue-
crutch.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
remember
like
that
the cheap scare.
there was that one. They only brought a demo out of it, but it
PT. I already know what you
Oh
want.
yeah, PT. Yeah, that was fucking scary. I couldn't play that.
I never
couldn't
played
do
it.
that. I couldn't
Have
even do the demo.
Talking of PT, it got removed off the PlayStation Store, and now people are selling PS4s on eBay that have it installed on them for like ridiculous amount of money.
Like
Love it.
Flappy Birds.
It's unbelievable.
Like the
Sounds
Flappy
right.
Birds thing.
Eh? Flappy bits? What are you
Flappy, Flappy Birds. Remember
on
that?
Flappy birds.
They made that and then they
Oh dear, George, thanks
people
very
sold
much.
their phones.
But yeah, I remember people selling their phones that had Flappy Birds installed. Yeah.
Man, I think my fucking old iPod or iPod Touch has it.
I mean,
That's
you
worth
got-
millions,
Yeah.
mate.
But that's the
Gold
one with
mine,
the
eh?
cracked screen that I smacked around the tree. So
Oh,
Put any screen on that, it's fine.
Yeah, fuck it, it'll be fine.
Penny screen will be it's a gold mine there. It's inheritance.
Inheritance.
You can show your grandchildren around there. Look at this. It's got a rare game called Flappy Birds on it. Back in my day, it was either this or Call of Duty, and I chose this.
God.
Mm,
Has any
My
of you guys
fucking
played Hunt Showdown?
no.
Nah.
It's
Uh,
like
I've seen
so,
people play it.
it's really weird. It's like
I just see a lot of people play different games.
it's,
Yeah.
it's a battle
Fucking
royale,
play 'em.
but then it's like also I wouldn't really class it as horror. It's just like really weird.
Isn't
I've
it
seen
pretty much
video
a
of that.
battle royale?
It's just battle
Kind of.
royale, but you have an objective to
Yeah.
kill like a boss,
Not interested in those fucking garbage things anymore.
and you have to like
It
kill
looks
it.
amazing graphics.
Yeah, it runs really nicely, but it's just like you
Really
do
good.
it so many times, and you're just like, no, I'm just killing the same boss, waiting for guys to show up so I can kill them and then get out of it with the loot.
Yeah,
like,
and
yeah.
for some reason that's the most popular genre of game out there.
Yeah, it's why BRs like have a really limited shelf life. Like you play it for a month, 2, and then it's just like, I'm done with this.
Yeah, it depends what you're into, right? Because you get some people who've just fucking played Fortnite every day for the past 3 years.
Yeah, I don't know how people do that.
Has it not died yet?
No,
like-
No, they had a fucking loads of concerts recently, haven't they?
Oh, the Travis Scott thing.
They had a
I mean,
Travis Scott one,
their
and then they
in-game
had,
events are really cool.
they had like
the
a
way they do
Deadmau
them.
5 DJ one the other day.
But the
or some
game
shit.
shit.
Shut up, James.
Sorry. I was playing it, you know? I'm just trying to, like...
Mate, it's our
Hide it.
favourite game.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
played it for, like, months.
I
What's
can't
next on
really.
your list first?
It was our worst games, wasn't it?
Oh, I meant what's next on your list of your best games?
My best
Have you,
games.
yeah, have you come up with more than one of on a Mashu, whatever it was?
On
Or
a
is that
mystery.
it? Is that
Uh,
Lewis's favourite games of all time? Number 1 on a Mashu. That's it.
And...
no,
exactly what he
I
plays.
wouldn't say it's one of my favorite games, but I played it recently and really enjoyed it. It's a fucking mess with it needs some improvements, but it's a hold on, I gotta find it on my fucking Steam playlist.
Oh my god, it must be really good.
So
I just
good.
had the thing in my head then of what it was called, but then I lost it.
Fair enough.
Because oh, where is it? Sleeping Dogs.
What? It's another fucking Japanese game!
Yeah,
What
you
is
got something
wrong
to tell
with
us.
you?
It was.
Massive fucking weeb.
I enjoyed the concept of it like that. It was.
What, GTA?
Yeah.
A
but it
shit
was-
version of
I mean,
GTA.
literally, yeah,
Chinese
just
GTA.
Chinese triad, and that's it.
So,
I-
yeah,
I-
you've got a Chinese or Japanese version of fucking Dark Souls or something, and now you've got the fucking Chinese version of fucking GTA.
That's
Digital
actually what
for
Omnish
DK
is.
version.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's Chinese version of Dark Souls, but it was it was brought out before
Japanese.
Dark Souls. Japanese.
You're
But-
so
Oh,
I know-
dear.
I know your favourite game more than you did. I only heard about it fucking 40 minutes ago.
I mean, I was just waiting for him to come out of like Shojin Jump, something, you know.
Actually, I used to really enjoy. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it was. I think maybe it's called Burnout.
Maybe it was called
Maybe
Burnout.
it
What,
was
you mean
called
a massive franchise
Burnout.
called Burnout?
No, was it? Is that a franchise? Oh, I didn't know it was a franchise.
Burnout
What do you
Paradise
mean?
this? Or
There's
like, what?
fucking
Where are you getting
8,000 games.
I feel like
it
Lewis
was-
doesn't know games at all.
Mate, he's a fucking poser.
He's
Burnout 3
absolutely amazing.
Takedown.
Yeah.
I used to
What
play
about
that one a lot. That was a good game.
What about your more
Which one was
recent
that?
games, Lewis? Like F1?
Recent
And-
games.
and-
No, all games recently are shocking.
Well, what's your favorite game from like the last 5 years?
5 years.
Yeah. And don't say Onimasu fucking HD remake.
That's come out 5 years. Oh, fucking, I don't know. You have to come back to me last because
Oh, right, okay.
you say then. What's yours?
Would you just want me to go number 2 on my list?
Yeah, go number 2 on the
Yeah.
list.
Right. Breath of the Wild.
What the hell's that?
Zelda.
Legend of Zelda. Breath
Oh,
of the Wild.
that shit's crap.
I fucking love that game.
It was dreadful.
Coming from you,
I played it. I
really
bought
bad.
it, and it was awful.
because you're a fucking little pussy boy.
It was just boring. It was just And as soon as you go into the snow area, I just kept dying of frostbite.
That's because you've got to fucking cook the old man's secret spicy meat recipe, and then you get his fucking wintry jacket, mate.
I didn't give a fuck about any of that though. I just wanted
Cook
to play
the
the
old
game.
man's special juices.
Yeah.
No, it was boring.
Fair
Wouldn't
enough.
wouldn't be playing that. I thought one of you would have said one of your favorite games would have been that PlayStation game, which was massive, and they're making a second one.
PlayStation game, which was massive.
I don't know what it's called. Yeah, The Last of Us. I thought one of you would have said that.
See, everyone says it though.
Yeah.
It's because it's that good. But I
wasn't.
feel like at this point, it's Lewis, shut up. Don't even
It was
speak.
dreadful. It was
I'm
boring.
gonna mute this
Off,
fucking
Lewis.
idiot.
You're boring.
Look,
I
you're
didn't
like,
like
you're just shitting
I
on every
wasn't
like
shooting
game that's ever been
everyone.
like critically acclaimed.
I know what mine was.
Come on,
What,
then.
mate?
Marvel Spider-Man.
Fuck off.
That was brilliant. That was fucking amazing.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
I-
It was good.
Good. That was brilliant. I have 100% on that.
Congrats.
Still
I
yet to
enjoyed
play
that.
it.
In
Very
terms of like just broadly games, it was good. In terms of a superhero game, yes, it was really fucking good.
The best ever.
I mean, yeah, but the thing I find with it is now that I've finished it, there's fuck all to doing it.
Well, yeah, there was nothing to do once you've done it, but but that's not like back in the day, like games you play single player and then that was it. That was it. You go to the next game. That's what I felt like it went back to. Then it was just like a game, like in the old days, you play the single player and then you fucking finish it and then that's it. Get the 100%.
When did Grandad get here? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but that was better. Like, and if I only just seen it now, the most boring game that's come out in recent years. I don't care what anyone fucking says. It's Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption 2. There's James. You'd have to agree with me there. It's the most boring shit
Yeah, I
in the
didn't
world.
enjoy it.
It's
But
just a cutscene. That's it. It's just a big long cutscene with some things
Yeah,
you can do.
I'll agree it's long-winded, and yes, there's a shitload of cutscenes and a shitload of unnecessary horse riding and unnecessary "you're a rat boy" and
You're a good boy.
yeah, there's a lot of that. But I've been playing it on PC recently, and it's just really good.
Boring. No, it's
Yeah.
not. There's nothing. It's just like as soon as you start the game off, like, oh, where do you spawn? In some deep snow, so your horse moves about half a mile an hour. What
You've
have you
got
got
no
to do now?
patience. That's your issue.
That's it. That's the whole game. That is it.
Oh dear
For the
Lewis.
first like what 3-4 hours of that game, it's so fucking slow, and then maybe you get a bit more freedom.
The only good thing that has come out of Red Dead for me is the Undead Nightmare thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I never played that properly.
Yeah, it
I
was
played the
really
crap
good.
out of them when we played on the first one.
I never played the story though for Undead Nightmare. I only just played online and just went around.
I was just like infatuated by zombies and shit. So I liked the Nightmare mode, and then I was also like Call of Duty Zombies nerd. Fucking all day, every day.
Absolutely nerd. Jeez.
56.
I enjoyed Until Dawn as well. That was
I like that. That was good.
Isn't that the really story-driven one?
Yeah,
It's like the decision-based making. Yeah, I never
got it
played
on-
it. Just watched it again.
Yeah, I got it on PS Plus, and I thought, fuck it, you know what? I'll actually play it because pretty much every game I got on PS Plus, I just never played. But that
'Cause
one, I played it all the way through, and yeah, it's really good.
because I enjoyed Heavy Rain, and I sort of like it was sort of the same basis.
Yeah,
And then but then what's that one? It's not the same basis, but the you play like that robot woman, man.
Detroit Become Human.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah, that was.
You're missing out the best one though, in my opinion. Beyond Two Souls.
I didn't play that, so I don't know.
James, did you play it?
No, I haven't played any of those.
Have you not?
I've only watched them. I don't think I've watched Beyond Two Souls. Maybe I did.
Did that come
Yes,
out?
I did
watch
watch it because I watched fucking PewDiePie play it.
Yeah, same. I played it probably a year and a half ago, and yeah, It was pretty decent.
Actually, I'll tell you a shocking that came out recently. Well,
What?
actually,
Sorry?
a shocking game that I
Yeah.
played. I installed, played 5 minutes, and uninstalled. Just Cause 4.
I knew it. I knew it was coming. Because I did the same.
That franchise of games has just been shit since the second one.
The
Second one they should have stopped.
Amazing. It was
Second
brilliant.
one and then just stop. That's what they
Like,
needed to do, but they had to fucking rinse. And
The third one's setting, the map was it was like incredible in terms of scale and
It was one of the biggest maps
everything.
going, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't play much of the story, so I don't know much about the game. But like you did, Lewis, I installed 4 because it was free on Epic,
Yeah,
and
that's actually what I did.
fucking hell, it looked like an Xbox 360 game.
It was
map
dreadful.
setting.
It was
The cutscenes were one of the worst things I've ever seen.
It was god awful. Like I was expecting, like, oh, this is gonna be all right. It would be like sort of Just Cause 3 with maybe they would have done it up a bit, but no, it was made it worse. So how have they? It's got all the same. What do you call it? I don't know, console or whatever it is, commands or blah blah blah. But they've made it worse. UI, but they've copied and pasted that over and then gone, yeah, fuck that up more and release it.
Solid.
Yeah,
Fuck that
but
up
like
more.
a lot, I wouldn't say that's a lot of like the developers' fault. I feel like it's a lot of pressure coming from other sides of it as well.
Yeah, people want.
They just want to make money off of these
yeah.
things.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, publishers are sad times.
Yeah,
I tell you
like,
what,
they give them a fucking deadline and they have to hit that deadline. So,
Assassin's Creed went for a blank stage after Black Flag, but it's coming
mate,
back.
the new Assassin's Creed looks so good.
What, Valhalla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, as soon as I saw it was Vikings, I was like, I'm down. Like,
I might have to quit my job when that comes out.
But the last one the last one was
Lewis,
really good as
you've
well.
got a job opening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can come back, mate.
I'm alright.
Free for like a week.
I will not be going back there.
no, I've been watching a lot of like Last Kingdom, so when I saw it was Vikings, I was like, got to play some of this. This looks spicy. I love the gameplay trailer they released though.
Well, with no gameplay.
With zero gameplay. Love it.
I mean,
love it.
what would you say the best Assassin's Creed ever made? I mean, mine would be Black Flag.
Yeah.
I mean, that was amazing. Like, it was just shone over. I still think it's shone over the ones that have come out recently, like the Egyptian one and the.
I didn't like Origins much, but Odyssey is pretty decent.
But but you
Do you not agree, Will?
Yeah, I mean, I like 2 was good. Black Flag was really good.
Yep.
Origins, I actually didn't play it, but I've like watched other people play, and it seemed like they actually were going in the right direction. Odyssey, I actually didn't see that much of it. I think it went really like under the radar, to be honest.
Yeah, the thing is though, it doesn't feel like an Assassin's Creed game. When I think of Assassin's Creed, I think of like Ezio, like running around Rome and fucking.
Yeah, it's no longer Assassins really. It's just
No.
timepieces.
Did you play Brotherhood?
No, Marcus saying Black Flag was shit.
Wasn't
Marcus
that
talking
one
shit.
that was multiplayer?
Marco's on
Wasn't,
crack.
wasn't that like the first like the first multiplayer Assassin's
I
Creed?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I
Black
remember
Flag
watching
was-
it.
What? Okay, Black Flag was not shit. Black
I don't
Flag
think
was
Marco enjoyed the
fucking
boats.
amazing.
Made him
That
feel
was-
a bit seasick.
See, I wasn't a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Me,
No.
like, I didn't really get on that buzz. But the new one looks really cool, just because of the whole setting.
It did start off a bit slow. Like number 1, 2 were very slow. I thought, obviously, switching from the Animus. Was it called the Animus?
Yeah.
To the actual game, and then like you play a little scene, and then it would go back, and then it did feel like it was quite slow towards that. That's why I like Black Flag, because it didn't feel like it didn't have any of that. It was just go go go. It was just fun. Like Assassin's Creed 3 had the same thing. That was slow. And the worst one was Syndicate. I hated that. I loved walking around old London, just
Yeah,
looking,
that was cool.
but I didn't like the game itself. The
What's that,
storyline
Syndicate?
was
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that was the worst one, wasn't it?
going around looking at the old London though was amazing. Like that was such a cool thing to do. But yeah, as soon as
Yeah,
the
around that time though, it was just every game was just trying to make themselves look like graphically the best, but then the actual mechanics were pretty dog shit. The actual
it
game
was-
itself, playing it was
Like because then there was those Assassin's Creed games which got chucked in. Was it Brotherhood? I didn't like that. Or what was the other one? Which is
What, Revelations?
Yeah, that was shocking. That was the worst one. That had so many bugs in it.
Tell you which one was the worst though. Unity.
I never played.
You say that.
I'm pretty sure that game still doesn't work, and it's you can buy online for like 49p.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got it when it came out, and I never had any issues with it. So I remember when reviews
The
came.
one good copy George has.
Yeah, I had the only working version of Assassin's Creed Unity in the whole world. But,
I remember that now. Yeah, that
it was it a launch title with the Xbox One?
I don't think it was launch.
No, or did it come out like just after?
I think it was maybe just after.
Yeah, because I had my Xbox One and I got that, and yeah, I never had any issues with it.
What were the launch titles?
That I knew of, at least. Sorry?
What were the launch titles? I can't remember anymore. There was
it Black Flag?
Overdrive?
No, Sunset Overdrive. That zombie one I can't remember the name of right now.
Dying Light.
Dying Light.
No, the other one. Where you like put weapons together and vehicles together and shit.
Dead Island. Oh, wait, what? Weapons, vehicles together?
Yeah, you can like mash like a ambulance and like a digger.
Oh, Dead Rising.
That's the one.
Ah, yeah.
Dead Rising 3. Then you had Rise Son of Rome.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other ones.
Rise Son of Rome, that was good. But
I think graphically that game was good. I just can't. I'd never played it, so.
No, neither.
I enjoyed that. I enjoy games like that era though. But yeah, actually, I'll tell you a bad game. I'll tell you a shit game in a great series.
Literally, that's the only games that you've named this whole podcast. So
I'll keep going shit games.
With the podcast named games we would play again, you're just naming all the fucking shit ones.
Games I would play again. Okay, I would definitely play. I could keep playing Borderlands 1 and 2 over again. Borderlands pre-sequel.
Yawn.
Borderlands pre-sequel is shocking.
Oh, fucking!
Mate,
you
never
can't.
Shut the fuck up about Borderlands.
There is no way in hell you would endlessly play 1 and 2. There is no way.
Borderlands 1 is more my favourite. Borderlands 2, I can keep playing that.
Borderlands 1, greatest game of all time, like Jason Statham, he's the greatest actor of all time. Fucking hell.
Would you play the same save over and over again? Or
I have 50 hours in Borderlands 1.
No. This scenario, right, Lewis, you've got the choice of 1 and 2, and you can't have any DLC from either of them. You just have to play the bog standard game.
Borderlands 1.
Ever.
Borderlands 1. It's better. It's better than 2.
I think I'd get like tired of the gunplay in 1.
I can play Borderlands. I've played Borderlands 1 over and over and over and over. It's brilliant.
I play them both to death.
Nah. Wrong. Wrong. Borderlands, yawn.
It's
Borderlands.
not.
I'll tell you a really good game that came out recently that I played and was really sad that it had to end because it's one of those ones that you're 100% and you're like, well, nothing else to do. The new Star Wars.
What, Jedi Fallen Order?
Yeah.
I still haven't finished it, so don't spoil anything.
I've never played it.
So good. I was so sad. I was like, well, I've done everything. There's literally nothing else for me to do in that game. Yeah. And that makes me upset. I was like, where's the DLC, please?
The only thing that turns me off of it is that like everyone constantly says
you're not supposed to get turned on.
Turned off. Turned off by it is like because everyone says it's like that.
Shit, they're fucking rock solid playing video games.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I bet you sit in the GTA 5 strip club, you dirty.
Yeah. No, he gets the stripper on his car and he's like, "Watch my car bounce, boys."
I tried to do that earlier, but the fucking thing's all down. But yeah, it's everyone said it's like Dark Souls, like exactly like it, and I didn't like Dark Souls. So
nah, it's not really much like Dark Souls.
That's what it gets compared to. I mean, I can't say anything because I don't think I've ever played Dark Souls.
Yeah,
Dark Souls
it's like the game I hear about a lot, but it's like not one of the games that I really want to play.
Yeah,
I played 3 and just like did not get along with it. I was like, I don't like this.
I can't deal with the stress of like like high pressure situations like the whole time.
Yeah, you have to
I
do
don't-
everything like perfect as
Yeah, I want
actually
to
get
sort
through
of
it.
play a game and sit back and enjoy it, and not like chuck shit around my room, fucking smashing stuff up because I'm shit at it.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I wish I was like that, but I play Dota pretty much every day. So
Nice.
I would really enjoy
it's the pinnacle of just hating yourself.
if you had to do remastering. I quite like
Oh fucking hell! What?
I got full
What?
cycle there, Jesus.
I thought
Do you
of one.
realise
I thought
that
of
happened
one.
like 20 minutes ago?
I thought of one. Mafia 2.
Oh my fucking god, man!
Mafia 3 is awful, but Mafia 2 was brilliant.
It's Lewis fucking in his bag of really
It's-
obscure games that he thinks are good and no one else like.
Ah, dear
Mafia 2
Lewis.
is real good. I
This
enjoyed
is coming from the guy who, I'll say it again, he claims that Jason Statham is the greatest actor of all time and Stereophonics are the greatest band of all time.
Jason
Good times.
was a very good actor. Changed my words there.
I
And then-
quote, "Oh, Jason Statham, he's one of the greatest actors of all time."
One of them, yeah. He's good.
Oh, he doesn't even act, you fucking idiot. Half of the films he's just fucking shooting people.
He,
That's not
he plays
acting.
Jason Statham in all of the films that he plays Jason
Oh,
Statham.
Jason Statham.
Transport is good.
Greatest film of all time, mate.
No, no.
Well, he's in it. It has to be.
One of my greatest films of all time would be.
Hold on.
Stop it, Lewis. Right?
Talk
You
about
said-
films, you
You
muppet.
said that then. I was going to say Ready Player One, which is game related.
You
Sort of,
fucking
but it's
simp.
still a film.
It's games, isn't it?
Cut that shit out, mate. Enough of that.
But it is game related.
Yeah, you need to stop taking charge, right?
Right,
You're fucking derailing.
I've got a
Jesus.
question. I've got a question for everyone. What
Yeah.
game are you looking forward to coming out? And I think everyone's going to most likely say either one of two options.
Right, okay.
You're probably either going to say The Last of Us Part 2 or you're going to say Cyberpunk.
No.
No?
Neither.
What's yours, Will?
Mine
Halo.
is Halo Infinite.
There we go.
Fucking Xbox nerds, I swear. Death to them all.
I mean,
I don't.
I'm getting on PC, but you know.
Yeah, but it's still, that's where the hype is.
I don't even know what else is
Sort of.
coming out apart from Last of Us 2 and Cyberpunk.
I mean, yeah.
Iron Man VR, Minecraft Dungeons.
Gotta wait for that
Oh,
E3
God.
that's not happening, but it's game month where the hell they're putting on now.
Gaming month? Is it all month? It's not just gaming week anymore, is it?
I don't know.
Death
something like that.
Stranding's coming to PC. I didn't know that.
Oh, yes. Forgot about
That's
that one.
Another game you can rebuy.
Fucking right I am. Mate, it's got ultra wide support, so of course I'm gonna buy it.
Absolutely.
That's one recently that I've sort of put on my top whatever list.
Actually, one that actually looks good, but I don't know if it's going to come out good, is Watch Dogs Legion. That, from the trailer, looks good, but I think it's just going to be another flop. It's going to be
Why are you
exactly
hyped
like...
for it then?
Yeah.
Because it does
If
look
you
good.
think
it
it's
looks
just
really
gonna
good.
flop, why would you?
Because it looks like with Watch Dogs 1, I was
See,
like,
the
really
thing
looking forward
is,
to that, but then
you
there was nothing.
cannot just base a game like just because it looks good these days. I don't think
No.
Nah.
it's a
looks
very
fun.
very bad way.
No, the
to
trailer
release it.
looked fun. Like,
Developers show you what they want you to see
Yeah.
to make you make.
It's like the thing with Cyberpunk. I think it's like it looks fucking gorgeous and all this shit, but
Yeah.
when the game eventually comes out, I know they delayed it for a bit, but it's like.
But you also do have the sort of backup and peace of mind that it's developed by CD Projekt Red,
yeah,
who did The Witcher 3, one of the.
I'm just very skeptical of very hyped games these days
Yeah.
because I haven't seen one actually hit the key point for a very very long time.
No, I suppose.
Yeah, I think
That's
the
why
best ones
that's
that come
why
out
I've got
recently.
a lot of faith in like The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
but you got to say though, like Cyberpunk did delay it by fucking ages. And I don't know if that was just to the coronavirus or if that was actually due to not wanting to release it.
They delayed it
delayed
beforehand,
last
didn't
year. They delayed
Yeah.
it last year. But you've also got to remember that it was announced in 2013.
Oh,
It was
fuck, it
announced-
sounds like another Watch Dogs.
was
Marcus and the
announced
Last of Us Last of 2 got leaked.
Yeah, it did.
Spanish shit.
Yeah.
Apparently,
A
shit.
lot of
Apparently,
people
good,
are
good.
hating on it because they leaked a load of story points and
Oh.
stuff, and there's like some like
I haven't looked at the leaks.
Yeah, that's what upsets me about new games. Though they just don't.
I'll
They
tell
already
you
have a
sick
fan
game that's
base,
coming
and
out.
it's just like, oh, sad.
Fucking Lewis swinging one out of fucking left field again.
Fucking yeah, I got a sick game, lads.
Doesn't
Fast
actually
and
want to
Furious
talk about what
Crossroads.
us three are talking about.
Fast and Furious Crossroads. You don't remember the trailer?
What the fuck are you on about?
The Fast and Furious Crossroads game that's coming out. Remember the trailer I showed you?
Oh, yeah.
Is it terrible? I'm gonna guess it's
God.
look
Oh, mate,
garbage.
you gotta watch it. The trailer fucking freezes halfway through. They didn't even release a working trailer.
Beautiful.
It's still running. You can still see the time ticking away. But yeah,
Wait,
It's,
doesn't Vin Diesel look like Vin Petrol or something?
it's just like a regular bold man.
I mean, that's what we will have and want to see.
No, yeah.
What I've
Market has
learned
been
from
a
the
savage.
past 20 minutes is that Lewis doesn't really play games.
No, I played Dota.
No, you don't. You launch it and you leave it on the menus.
That's,
You don't
that's
do
classic.
that.
Classic
I don't
Lewis.
play. I don't play single player games anymore.
No,
I,
I know
don't,
you don't.
I don't like single player.
Lewis plays Rocket League, guys. Have you not learned?
What a fucking cunt.
The only single game I play, like, no, I don't like single player games anymore. I used to love Oblivion and Morrowind, and I didn't like Skyrim at all.
Hang on, what?
And Skyrim, I didn't like it.
Are you the only person in the world that's just said that?
No, it's not. No, it's not as good as Oblivion or Morrowind. It's just not as fun. I didn't enjoy it at all.
You're such a boomer when it comes to games.
You've got to have
still like
a Japanese
opinions of
boomer.
everybody else.
Well, I
You're
don't know.
such
Maybe
a
when
genuine fucking boomer.
I was younger, I think maybe I had like a better onset to single player games, but now like I don't. The games like back when we were growing up were single player based. There was the multiplayer scene wasn't around. Like it was around, but it was tiny.
I didn't even have multiplayer when PS2 was around.
No, I all the way
Never
up
had to
to
set up.
PlayStation 3. I finally got online.
Wasn't
All
it
the way
free on
up.
PlayStation 3?
Yeah,
Yes.
but it was hacked to fuck.
Yeah, I remember
That game-
It depended what games you were playing.
I remember playing Call of Duty Black Ops and my game just getting constantly hacked and getting
Yeah,
reset.
because I was
for-
one of them.
It's
Want prestige,
constantly
Bobby? Yeah. Man, I got everyone fucking max prestige in Modern Warfare 2. It was a swell time.
Lovely.
Fucking great.
No, but yeah, no.
You just
That was
saying
my
words
game.
now.
That was my game.
Yeah, yeah.
That was my
Yeah.
game. It's not the best.
I'm waiting for one to come out from fucking nowhere.
Yeah, literally, that's gonna be the best games. The ones that just don't know about, and it's gonna be like,
See, my best game is probably like Metal Gear Solid. Like,
Which one?
4 Guns of the Patriot.
Oh,
That's a really, really good one. It's the first actual like proper introduction to Metal Gear that I had because I got the PlayStation 3 version of Guns of the Patriot.
the first
Oh.
one I played is the one with that grey front cover with Snape on it and like grey and red.
With who on it?
Whatever his name is. Snape.
Harry
What is
Potter.
it?
Oh, that was a
Fucking
banger of a
Snape.
game. Harry
What is
Potter
it?
1.
Snake. What is it?
Yeah, Snake, not Snake.
Snake.
You know what I'm on about though? The one with the red and grey front cover.
What, 5?
No, it's
No, I think-
PlayStation 2. You bought it the other week, did you, George?
2?
Mum. Yeah, it must be that one then. Just go with that.
Yeah, go
It's
with
one
that
of them. It's one of them. And
Yeah, 2.
actually, a game I didn't enjoy, Horizon Zero Dawn. Did any of you enjoy that?
Yep.
Didn't play it.
I was
Don't know,
gonna buy
PS4.
it. Yeah. I was gonna buy it because I just wanted to get single player games,
Yeah.
but I didn't
Oh.
in the end. It was like there was another one as well. Can't remember what it was.
I tell you what, I've never not enjoyed a Tomb Raider game.
That's one that's on my list as well. The first reboot, 2013 Tomb Raider. That was really good.
Good game.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider all round though.
Shit movie. Good game.
Oh my god, that was
Yeah.
shocking. who did we go with? Watch out. Was it
All of us.
all of us? It was fucking
Well.
dreadful. All of a sudden, she's like, she doesn't know she's Tomb Raider. 2 seconds later, she can do front flips and kill people and everything. It was just like, yeah, that was it. She was in the jungle. She arrived in the jungle and she couldn't do any of it. And then 2 seconds later in the movie, she was a god.
It's going to be a long fucking film, isn't it, otherwise? So they have to skip a few parts.
So let me just do the training montage. Let's get this out of the way.
She went from
Epic training
She went
montage.
from an Uber Eats fucking delivery driver or whatever it was to a trained assassin person.
Yeah. Classic, mate.
It's a
Classic.
movie, mate. What do you expect?
But the old Tomb Raider was better than that one.
You saying you're not a trained assassin, Lewis? What's going on here?
No,
Okay, do you?
I haven't played the new Tomb Raider though yet. The
Shadow.
yeah.
Oh, Marco. Lovely.
You can't legally say that, I don't think. But yeah, the latest Tomb Raider. It's alright. Not as good as the first one or the.
Good
second one.
benchmarking facilities. That's all I can say.
I've only ever played the PS1 Tomb Raiders. I haven't played any of the recent ones. Yeah.
Some fucking bloke is remaking the second one, like in Unity or something, I think. It's like you get
Yeah,
all
I've heard a lot of people just remaking
you
full
get
games in Unity.
fan
now.
remakes and shit. Someone
Yeah.
remade, I think, like the majority of Ocarina of Time in Unity or something as well.
Did you
Yeah.
boys see the new Unreal 5 reveal?
I did,
Yeah.
That looks spicy.
What is that? Is that for just next gen or?
Yeah, it's like next gen and PC and shit.
Oh,
It's
fuck
just
now,
an-
my poor PC.
It's just a new engine, but like
I'm gonna have to buy
incorporating
a
all the
new
old
one,
stuff.
man. It's just gonna
Yeah.
happen.
But-
Unreal 5. What is that?
It's a
Yeah,
game
I
engine.
like
I use Unreal 4 for making my shit list, as you saw the other day.
So
Oh,
you're
it-
gonna
so-
be old and outdated now, Will. Unlucky.
Yep. Time to go back to uni.
now, bud.
Oh, so it's not a game. It's an engine.
Yeah, but they released the tech demo for
Oh,
like a few days
Yeah,
ago.
it looked nuts.
Yeah.
it looks spicy. I can't wait for like all that
Because they
stuff.
can basically use like movie production shit, can't they?
Yeah, I was just
That's what I read.
blown away about like all the individually rendered like stones and shit, and all the like pebbles and rocks falling off.
The
the
lighting
cliff
gets me
and
exciting
stuff.
because the bounce
Yeah.
lighting is like, oh.
Mm.
The only problem with them using, because they use literally cinema quality assets for the whole thing, because they didn't care about tries. I think it was like 30 billion tries or something stupid in that thing.
Right.
Problem is, the file size of that is like terabytes.
Mm.
So it would never be an actual game, because people complaining about shit right now. That's like over 200 gigs.
It's but that's just showing what the engine can actually do, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not like that's not the benchmark of what consoles will perform.
Like, yeah,
the
someone would
thing is,
speculate it would be like 3 terabytes at
Because
least.
you'll be fucking installing half a game, being able to play that, and then having to uninstall to fucking install the next half.
It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I do think though that games in the future will be like terabyte size and then like
Once your
our
hardware
terabyte
gets
storage-
upgraded.
Yeah, our terabyte storage systems like they won't be anything. Our terabyte would be equivalent of like a gigabyte in the future. I think.
Yeah.
Like gigabytes used to be like massive when on the like PlayStation and stuff because like
Gigabytes
PlayStation.
used to be massive. Love it.
Well, they did. Like, you look at PlayStation 1 games and that they were what terabytes, whatever they called.
Terabytes.
I don't know what they're called. Terabits or whatever it is.
Just stop talking, please.
What was it?
I love it when Lewis
Carotene,
tries.
fucking idiot.
I love it when Lewis tries to be smart.
Yeah, but it's true. That, well, I don't know the fucking actual. I don't know the actual names of it all, but
Fucking don't talk about it then.
but you know what I'm saying. Though the
you
concept
can't.
of
You,
it.
can't, you have
You
got.
could just go
Google,
where
mate.
KB, but you know, you went with terabytes.
All right, let's go. What was the PlayStation 1 cartridge things that you put in? They were like what
Megabyte.
five megabytes, weren't they? That used to be enough to save tons of
Actually,
shit.
they used to measure it in blocks, didn't they? I
Yes.
think, wasn't it?
Oh, on the
Yeah.
PS, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's plenty to fucking do tons and tons of save data.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Try that now. It
That's
won't...
just a save game. That was just used for a save game.
Yeah,
And
they're not
all of
putting
the data for the actual game stored on a disc.
Yeah,
Whereas
but this
now-
weren't big at all.
Yeah, the thing now is games are so big that you can't fucking store it all on one disc. So that's why you get all like the day one patches and shit, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's also why they're just pushing the whole online, just buying it from their stores and shit.
Yeah,
Because you're basically just going to be downloading the fucking game, buying the disc anyway.
yeah.
But then again, it's like the pricing of shit on their stores is stupid because it's always like the full blown price until a certain event comes around that maybe the game will be on sale for like 10% less.
Mm.
Yeah.
And even then, it's still 50 quid.
Yeah.
I tend to wait, like, single player games these days, I tend to wait, like, 2-3 months, and the game would have dropped down to the bracket of, like, £20.
On PC, that's the case, yeah, but consoles.
Consoles, you're going to be at full
price
price forever. Till maybe at Christmas.
That's
Like,
why I sold the Switch,
time.
because the Switch was like £40 a fucking game. I was
Yeah,
like,
That's just
all right.
Nintendo. That's Nintendo's fucking whole thing. They barely release anything throughout the several years, but their game prices just never go down.
I made the mistake of buying fucking Animal Crossing, didn't I?
Oh,
What
for
the
fuck's
fuck?
sake.
Christ. That was a waste of 40 quid, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, people rave about that game so much.
That's why I bought it, because people were like getting fucking like properly into it and stuff. So I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go and play probably 2 hours or something, and that's it. I ain't played it again.
Nice.
I was on like FaceTime with someone and they were playing it and all I hear was and I was like going to pull my hair
Oh,
out. Please
Thomas
stop.
Nuke!
Fucking Tom Nook, fuck that guy.
Is he here? Is he here? Is he
Fuck
here?
him.
Oh,
I don't
he's
care,
not-
mate. Fuck him.
Oh, just like, please stop. Just pause the game or mute it. Please do something.
You caught your
Yeah.
big fish yet, George?
No, mate.
How's your
keep-
fish collection? Just carps?
Fucking shite, yeah, basically. And basic fucking butterflies, mate.
Fucking dreadful.
Dickheads. innit?
Absolutely dreadful.
Dickheads.
What was that game that came on the PlayStation? It was like the zombie game, but it was meant to have massive hordes coming behind you.
Days Gone.
Days Gone, yeah. I've watched like I've
It
never
did, it
played
did have hordes, but it's just the gameplay is a bit
It
crap.
flopped a bit, didn't it, I think?
Yeah. It was good, but it was just pretty much the same shit.
But
It
the
was,
hordes
like,
weren't.
the story was really bad.
But the
Was it?
hordes weren't nowhere near the
Yeah.
size of what they were advertised as, though.
Yeah, but that's just advertising.
I think
you
apparently now it's had like multiple updates and it's okay now, I think.
Yeah,
Oh.
but like at the release, it was just a bit basic.
I got it on release, but I just didn't get into it. I tried to play it again the other week and just couldn't be arsed with that.
I'll tell you another one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's called
Okay.
the Bard's Tale.
Here we go. What's this one's about, Lewis?
Fucking
enough.
boomer
Okay.
games again. Here we go.
I can't really, I can't really tell you what it's about. You just gotta play it, really.
Why not?
Lewis, you can't tell us any of these games you're recommending.
Okay,
Do a Google, sure.
but you gotta. It's the Bard's Tale. What's this called? What's the full name of it? So, no, I can't find the full name of it. It's just
Is
called
it
the Bard's Tale.
Guitar Hero but with a lute?
No.
Honestly, pay for that.
No, it's the 2004 Bard's Tale. It's not the new ones. The new ones are all weird, and I don't get them.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
But it's like, I don't know, maybe like Witcher, sort of like gameplay, but with funny, like it's got like a comedy sort of aspect to it.
It looks a bit Fable-ish from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's like Fably a bit, but
So we're just talking fantasy RPGs. That's just what you're trying to tell me.
is that what it is? Yeah, it's a fantasy RPG, but yeah, it's really good. That's worth a play. I recommend that to any of you. You'd all enjoy that,
Yeah.
and it's funny it's very funny.
George, what I need you to do is hop on your guitar right now and start playing Valiant Plenty.
Nah,
Not happening.
nah.
Not happening.
Damn it.
Right,
Oh,
it's fucking 20 past. This has been a very, very long podcast.
It has.
Boy.
And I feel
Alright.
like we could probably talk for another whole fucking hour, but
Probably.
It really could. That's next time.
you know, we need room for the weird fucking thing at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
yeah.
I'm
James's
looking forward
fact of
to
the
this
week.
Right.
Lewis's
Wait,
cementing,
so-
whatever it was.
Wait, leave a gap because I'll put something like James's facts of the week.
Yeah.
Ding.
I'm not gonna you're gonna be fucking recording. You're not gonna get any fucking cringy shit from me.
Just you leave a gap so we can edit in. Why don't you, Lewis, just edit it in? That's what you can do with editing. I've heard.
Chop.
Yeah,
You
I-
can
I-
split it.
I'll edit it in.
Shush everyone quiet so I can edit something in.
Shut up!
I've got to find the spot where there's no audio.
Right. What is
Right.
it, James?
So the headline of this is
Oh, I'm ready.
vegan mum fighting off coronavirus by drinking boyfriend's sperm smoothies.
Oh God.
Fuck's sake. And where's this come from?
The Daily Record.
The what?
What?
Scottish news, mate.
Scottish news.
Oh, lovely.
Marcus got a piece on that one.
The
Jesus.
mum
I mean,
insists she hasn't had a cold or flu in 3 years when she began drinking this concoction.
Fuck's sake.
this is.
So every time after I've had a bit of a self to my own, I'm gonna put it in a cup and then down it, and then I won't get.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
supposedly, it's really good for your
This
skin.
That's that fucking demonetized, mate.
Okay, this woman reckons that drinking fruit smoothies with a shot of semen boosted her immune system.
Has she got any reasoning or evidence that this is what's happening, or is she just?
She just insists
Being
she
a
hasn't had a
fucking
cold
freak.
or flu in 3 years. That's
I
it.
think-
I mean,
that might just be too coincidence. I don't know if that's down to.
that's
sperm.
definitely. There's no correlation there. There is
No.
100% nothing.
That drinking. No, definitely not. What you what? The little sperm go down your throat and then they work on your cold or something. They
Probably the
fight it
fruit
back.
smoothie that's helping her, not the bloody shot.
Yeah, it is probably the fruits in that. Drinking that, keeping healthy. That is a.
What the fuck are some of these quotes? This is what she said. Isn't much different to a mother breastfeeding her newborn.
Well, I think it's got some. Yeah, I think it's a little bit different to that.
Mm.
Milk
Oh,
and sperm do have. I can see the similarities.
Oh
They're both
my
white.
god! It isn't for everyone, but it's packed full of vitamins, and I haven't had a cold or flu ever since drinking in 2017. I also put it on my face to clear up my skin.
No.
I mean, apparently it is good for your skin. That's
I'm
all
not
I've
trying it.
heard.
I'm not
I've
trying
seen
it.
that on some websites.
Thing is, though, I can say that's fake because
brother.
no, I don't know.
I mean, apparently there is also a cookbook.
Is that what you do?
Oh.
Well, afterwards you finish, you just rub it in your skin afterwards and go, "That'll do, that'll do." Keep me going. Rub it in your face, pat it in your face, so they can
Disgusting.
moisturize it in. Freeze it.
I
and put
mean,
it
yeah,
away.
secret stashes, whole freezer full.
Jesus Christ, she freezes it.
Oh,
Oh,
She
dear,
freezes
she
it in an
does.
ice cube tray. Imagine someone asks for
Oh,
ice
God,
and they get the wrong tray.
Please
I'm
no.
feeling sick now.
On that note, Jesus Christ, I need to go to the.
Yeah,
But don't worry, she is strictly looking at this from a health perspective.
Oh,
So-
I'm glad.
So
good.
good on her.
Yeah.
I
Good
do
on her,
feel
really.
sick.
So that's what we've got to take from this. Everyone,
What?
we were
I don't want
pissing
to
last
take anything
week.
from this.
We were storing our piss last week. Now we have to fucking store our stuff.
Nope. Nope.
Alright, Lewis, you want to sign off?
No.
Oh. Okay. On that note, then, I bid
Yeah.
you a good day.
A good day and a good night and a good sleep and a good rest and sleep well and have a good night and there we go. Bye.
Get spermin.